It's Salama Dharma's child. I'm back for pile 2 reading. We just got done pile 1 and kind of heavy, but we're gonna get into it. So I'm upstairs in my room for anybody that didn't see the first half. Cut it on the moon. Could be seeing 9s, could be a Pisces. Not gonna pull it, we're gonna just cut it. So I'm gonna ask Holy Spirit, my spirit guides, and your spirit guides for pile 2 to come through in this reading. For anybody who picked pile 2 and this how will resonate with Holy Spirit. What do we have for our pile 2s in this reading? Somebody must have a hard time speaking up, but let's get a card for our pile 2s. Right there, we can get I don't know what that is. Get off the camera a little bit. Holy Spirit, let me get a card for our pile 2s. Somebody walking away from something. Peaceful resolution. Moving on. Got the 5 of Swords. Somebody tired of fighting. Holy Spirit. I said, who is this? Who is tired of fighting? Okay. Got the Temperance in reverse. Imbalance. Self-indulgence. 5, yeah, you need to change. Got the 5, but you might have been saying 5, 5, 5 a lot. Got the Tower. 6 of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. And the Queen of Cups. Okay, so the cards that came out. 5 of Swords in reverse. Temperance in reverse. The Tower. Way more cards came out for y'all. Then it's a lot of fire energy, fire and water energy. Got the 6 of Swords in reverse. Like I said, Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups in reverse. But and underneath the deck we got 2 of Wands. It's giving me I do what the fuck I want energy. It's Aquarius, a lot of Aquarius energy up in here. It's really like I do what I want, but in the midst of you doing what you want, you don't want to be careless. I'm gonna say that because that's going to cause destruction this year, and this is a 7-year. I don't know. I keep saying 7 a lot. Hold on a second. Yeah, I got people in my background, but yeah, it's a lot of like imbalance, like fire and water energy, like yeah, and that's what I see is like, a little bit of earth, because you're gonna have to get it together, or else you're gonna find yourself in the hole. You're gonna find yourself drowning. and you want to. Yeah, I guess you want to. Like you don't, you know, you want to. You got five. You want to change. 5 5. You want to change, but shit, one take away six in the chaos. That's five. Don't be, but that's not how you do it. But anyway, so let's get into this though, because this is real. Like I don't know, I don't know what you doing, but you might want to slow the fuck down. I'm gonna just say that whatever it is, you might want to slow down because that's what I'm getting from here. Like, and just slow down a little bit. Just slow down. Yeah, but also when you slow down, I think okay, so that's what it is. Okay, because I'm trying to see because at the end I got Queen of Cups in reverse, and Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups, yeah. Usually Queen of Cups is like very sweet and like emotional and but like kind of like but balanced, kind of like this Temperance card, but upright. But right now I see like okay, so that's what it is, the imbalance. Don't be too okay. Let me say this for whoever needs to hear this. You were probably really, really nice in the beginning. Really, really like just sincere and just always there for other people, but too much, too nice. And the nice guy finished last. Nice one guy always finish last, and they don't just say that for nothing. It really is what it is. Cause and I feel like you felt like you were being too nice. You felt like a pushover to where because you wanted peace. You wanted to live in peace. You know, but I also felt like shit got out of hand when you when you decided that you was gonna be a beast. I'm gonna say. When you say not a beast, but when I say when you really was like, f everybody, forget that. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing this. But it caused a tower moment, and you got to get that balance back. You have to find out. You have to build that balance. You have to. It's okay to be nice. It's okay to be in that energy of giving and loving and like being sincere with everybody. You should always be sincere, whether it's a good or a bad thing. But keep that balance. I'm saying, when I say good or a bad thing, I don't mean like just go around being an asshole, but I mean if it's something that you don't like, you don't have to stay and accept it. And if it's something that you love, even if it's something that you love, you don't have to stay if you feel like you have other priorities. So find that balance in dealing with people close to you because this definitely feel like it could be uh, from a family dynamic or friendships, whatever it is that you decided that your piece was gonna be you you know that your piece was gonna be basically walking away cutthroat, being cutthroat. I'm say that. Okay, I keep getting interrupted, y'all, but we're gonna get to this. But yeah, find the balance in dealing with people. Find a balance. Um, yeah, fear of change, indecisiveness, restrictive options failed, negotiations, lack of activity. Yeah, you also you cut people off. You stop interacting with people. the way that you used to, I'm gonna say. And it's fine. You don't have to interact with them how nice, because you were sacrificing yourself. You were putting yourself, you were putting others before you, and you no longer in that energy. But don't get too big headed. I'm gonna say, don't feel like just because you did everything for everybody that just because you did everything for everybody that they owe you something. Don't nobody owe you nothing. Let me just say that. It would be nice to reciprocate that energy back, but everybody can't give like you give. Everybody can't love like you love. But you set those boundaries for you um, so that you don't be in this energy right here. Set those boundaries for yourself, healthy ones though. Or you able to interact with people and give them your whole self, not just one side that's tainted by fear and pain. Okay, another interruption. Okay, so yeah, I'm not going. I'm gonna pull from this. I will pull from this lovers deck, but you know what? It's not really a lovers deck. I think even if it is, it'll tell you, basically, love yourself. You know what I mean? I don't know, but it's still pretty cool. But I pulled these for Paul. Yeah, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. Like, yeah, don't let your heart be cold. I cut it on this right here, girl talk. So spend more time with your friends. They probably help balance you out and like kind of humble you. You know, you might have a friend that is gonna put you in your place and just be like, you probably get mad at her and cuss her out. Y'all probably all have a little argument or whatever. But you go home and be like, damn, she was right. And then you gonna call her and be like, oh, you know what? So okay, so Holy Spirit, can you get a card or two, maybe three? I don't know how many you wanna. No, let me get a card or two for Power Two. Holy Spirit, yeah, just keep that energy balance, because I know what it felt like to be the nice one. Yeah, to be oh shit, that probably, I'm sorry. To be the one always giving, 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 and then to become the B word also, like really cutthroat, But then I have to realize, like, you can't operate like that. You have to take accountability for your actions and the things and the situations that occurred with you. Yeah, find your passion again. Let's say in same chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. Yeah, have fun with your friends. Okay, it says engagement, re-engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union, and meet someone new. Ooh, yeah. So dating, get back out there. Yeah, don't be bitter. I don't know. You might have been married to that person. Yeah, unconditionally loving yourself. Falling in love. Somebody that's gonna love you. Somebody that's gonna love you, for your whole self. Like, don't let your heart be cold. Whatever it is, whatever it was that happened to you in that dynamic, in that relationship, it's not the end all be all. It's not. Okay, so let's get into these lovely, lovely alchemy cards. They are my favorite. Like I said, Holy Spirit, let me get a card for let me get a card. Oop. I know y'all see all them cars just fly out. I'm not gonna take all of them. I'm not. But these two cars flew out. Oh yeah. So it was a separation, but it happened for a reason. You got Separatio and Argentum, silver, silver and gold. Let me tell you, I'd rather have Jesus than silver and gold. I can't sing y'all, but I love that song. um, yeah, this was definitely a really this was a love that separated that felt you felt like it broke you. Yeah, but it's all for everything happened for a reason. Like I was telling Paul one, whatever it is that you've been through, you can't let it turn you cold. You can't. Yeah, and you got the great work underneath the deck and against nature. Don't go against nature. Don't go against what God put in your life. You know, it didn't happen to you to make you a cold mother sucker. It didn't happen to you to make you heartless. You know, it more so happened for you, not to you. Yeah, gold again. You got a lot of gold, so you have fortune coming. Oh, I ain't even see prosperity. Yeah, you have it coming. Once you get your balance, get everything in order with yourself. Get your get aligned with get back in balance. That's all. You, hmm yeah. And then we got Quicksilver underneath the bottom. So yeah, you. That's funny. Yeah, Uranus, Chiron. You might have your Chiron might be in Uranus, planet Uranus. If you know about astrology, if you don't, look it up. You know, look and see. You can check. They have different apps and stuff like that. So let's get into this silver. I might just read the Quicksilver one too because it was under the deck, but I'll see how this go first. So let's read the silver. Lunar. Okay. Reflective. Chrome. Yeah. Okay. Mm. Admits its upper echelon status. Echelon. Sorry. Admits its upper echelon status. Silver shines eternally in second position. It is the lesser sibling, the one that's not quite there yet. A true alchemist does not resist this truth, but rather studies its subtle implications and its wisdom. Silver requires polishing or the surface tarnishes over time. Mirrors require cleaning or the image clouds and distorts, whereas gold sustains its own malleable radiance, and you have both. Okay, okay, that's what I mean. Get into balance. Whoever this is for. Silver requires polishing or the surface tarnishes over time. Require cleaning or the image clouds and distorts. Whereas gold sustains its own malleable radiance, silver asks for our participation. We must work at it. Don't give up now. Silver wants to rebuild. Wants. Oh, okay. It says build, but it says build, but I said rebuild. So I'm gonna go wants to rebuild relationships. So for whoever this may be for specifically, it could be to rebuild a past relationship. You might be so hurt to where you don't want to give that person another chance, but um, it might be perfectly fine for you. That's on you. That's your own judgment and your free will. I'm not gonna take that away from you and say yeah, do it, but it's just that. Yeah, it might be okay to rebuild that relationship that you so hurt behind. Once you balance yourself, you might be able to see that and reflect on your own image and where you went wrong at in that relationship, and set boundaries. Dang, yeah, just set boundaries. Set where you want to set your boundaries, because, like I said, you might have been too nice. Not might have been, you were too nice in that situation where they took advantage of you. They always thought that you were going to be there, and when you finally left, it hurt you. You was hurt probably more than the other person, but who knows? I'm not going to speak for that other person, but you were definitely hurt, even though you were the one that left. Okay, so let's get this. Let's finish this. Like the moon, a mirror or a poem, let it reflect an image back with an open heart and one more moment of willingness. The seemingly cold, stark surface of silver opens into the imaginal realm. What is there? Your own vastness, the mysteries that beckon you on moonlit nights. Through our daily devotion to silver, we find the truest gold. To go deeper, find a piece of silver and polish it by hand. To ponder, polishing as practice. For the side note, silver is a mirror like cold and dense. How do these qualities affect the surrounding cards in the reading? How does silver reflect onto the others? Yeah, like I said, don't be so cold. Don't be so. Don't let what happened in that relationship make you cold, because that shit hurt you more than it hurt the other person. Trust, believe. It's gonna be weighing down onto you to where you probably will go into a deep depression or something like that, because you're holding all of that pain inside of you. Um, yeah, like the tower moment, like you feel like, yeah, whatever happened was sudden. Um, okay. Silver is known as the metal of the moon, and the brain is known as the silver organ. Therefore, meditation is key to unlocking this metal secret. Yeah. Meditate. You do have like a lot of gray, silver, and gold in here, like I said. And this, the sun. Sun right here. Okay, let's get into it. We got the moon and the sun, the gold and the silver. Come on now, get into it. You about to I'm gonna read the separation one, because this might have been a love that yeah, because I did say rebuild the relationship. This might have been a love from the cosmos that, like, that was created with a soul contract that y'all separated, but y'all might come back together. Y'all might come back together because you guys love each other. It is what it is. I don't know. I just see love, like it's like a love that y'all can't get rid of, and maybe y'all balance each other out, but you you're acting really cold towards that person. I don't know what the heck I was. I kind of got lost. I was looking for something, then I found something else. Okay, bear with me, y'all, if you will. My exes. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, I'm my bad, y'all. I know this waiting bag. I should know that by now. Okay, so for separation, differentiate. Differentiation, divide, to cut away. Separatio is the great alchemical operation operation of the sword. It occurs when substances are pulled apart for their higher good, either willingly or unwillingly. The fissure may take place suddenly with a swift blow of the axe or slowly over time with a dull blade. No matter how separation occurs, it will likely be a painful process for all involved. Yeah, like I said, that's why I cut that off when I was like, I can't speak for the other person when I said it might have hurt you more than that person, but I don't think so. It hurt both of you really deep. Like whatever it was not cool on either side. That's why I said this love looked like very strong, like it was created on on another side of the universe. But yeah, so, no matter how separation occurs, it will likely be a painful process for all involved. Images of swords and knives, battles, rebellions, breakups, divorce, and atoms splitting are expressions of separation. The good news is that separation prepares the individual for a more conscious union down the line. It releases stagnant energy and allows the parts to see themselves as individuals. This stage is a prerequisite for conjunctio, the union of love. Through the pain of separation, we come to accept and love ourselves as we truly are, and in turn, we love the world. Yeah, it's very beautiful. Like, I don't know, it's just like a rom com. Like, I don't know, I'm a rom com girl, but like I said, this tower, baby, it was a very swift like divorce, breakup, and it left you feeling cold. Yeah. But it didn't happen to you, it happened for you. So this is going to help you set your boundaries. Like don't keep the same energy for too long. Don't be stagnant. Grow out of it so you can get what you deserve, so you can get your prosperity, so you can get your union with your true love. Yeah, with your equal, liking each other equally. Somebody, yeah. So, side note, it's likely there's been a hot mess in the laboratory for a while. Once you're past the initial blow, which could take a long time, you'll be singing separation's praises. Listen, to go deeper, listen to I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor. Because you are a survivor, okay? Like, this is not going to break you, and don't let it change your heart. Keep your passion, you know. Love yourself, learn yourself all over again, rebuild yourself up. Like I said, it's a lot of fire and energy, fire and water energy in here. So I'll pick that up, which led me further balance. But you could be a Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Aquarius. Could be a Leo too. Could be a fire sign. But you could be any sign. But the fact remains you need to get in balance. Okay. Side note, language is also a way that separation is expressed through labels, titles, and definitions. Notice whether your word choices are inclusive or exclusive and adjust as necessary. Yeah, so at the beginning of this reading, I was like, something is wrong with my throat chakra because I just could not speak. Like somebody, I was just like I couldn't say what I needed to say. So you set boundaries, even okay. So this is the balance, okay. So set boundaries when you communicate with people, whether a relationship or friendship, any romantic relationship or whatever, friendship, family. You might come off too harsh when you speak to people. And that's probably where that fire energy comes from. It's like with you, it's no in between, but you kind of have to learn that balance where you can't talk to everybody the way that you talk to them. You can't be too blunt with certain people. Everybody doesn't receive it well. So watch how you talk to people, you know, especially women. So I don't know if this is for a male or for a woman, but be just I'm not gonna say especially women because some men are just as sensitive as women, and you know vice versa, or whatever. But have patience. Think about what you're gonna say before you say it. I'm gonna say that more like yeah. Even if you feel like it's something that's gonna offend somebody, find the right way to say it to that person, because they might not take it. Like your sister might not take the way that you talk to her the same way that your brother will, or your husband. Um, yeah. Okay, so to ponder, is there anything that does not separate? I think I read that already, but let's get to magnum opus, the great work that's happening for you. Okay, attention, devotion, vocation. The magnum opus shimmers in the distance, promising purpose, achievement, and understanding. Like I said, get to understand yourself. When will we get there? When will our efforts be recognized? Amidst pressure and expectations, we come to realize each alchemist's life is an accumulation of moments in which attention is placed upon a subject within the laboratory. The artist draws a single line, the poet scribes a single word, the rose forms a single leaf. The magnum opus card reminds us that the alchemical garden grows from seeds tended to by devoted hands in the grace of sun, water, and earth. Mm. You cannot force the great work. You cannot claim it or complete it. This card arrives to the whisper words of encouragement. You are in the right place, the most important place for you. This is the alchemical garden. Tend to the youngest growth. Be delicate and precise. Like I said, I see a lot of fire, water, and a little bit of earth in here. You feel me? So that's crazy that popped up in here. But yeah, the sun, water, and earth. But it's also good. Tend to yourself right now. Focus on yourself. Don't worry about the past. What's meant for you will come back to you. Go deeper. Look at and read about conceptual artists on Karawa's work, particularly the Today series and 1 Million Years, to ponder one day at a time. If one claims to be working on their magnum opus, it's likely they are not. The alchemist knows that the great work occurs without realizing it, as it's a collaboration with the divine. Take note if this card appears alongside the gold, sun, or conjunction card. If so, a psychic shift has occurred. That's big and beautiful. A celebration is a must, yeah. And you do have the gold card right here. Let's be, yeah. And you have a conjunction card right here. Well, not conjunction, but separation, but it's a part of the, what process is it? Yeah, separation. But it is a union card, so close enough to conjunction if you ask me. Just know that y'all gonna get back, and y'all gonna get back to it. You just gotta build yourself back up, and you gotta build yourself back up. Don't be afraid to let him or her back in. So let's read Gold, Aurum, Illumination, Splendor, Culmination. The alchemist's gold is no ordinary gold. It is not found in rings or coins or necklaces. Yeah. Okay, so I have read this card. I have gotten this card, this gold card before. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, so let me finish reading that. Okay. Sorry. It is a substance buried deep within, sometimes referred to as gold of the wise, philosophic gold, the ethereal stone, or the divine quintessence, among countless other names. For our purposes, we seek not the physical metal, but the mystical essence within each alchemist. How do we recognize it? It mimics qualities of the metals itself, soft and radiant, and its planetary counterpart, the sun, warm and bright. It's no wonder gold is associated with the heart. When this when this card arrives, there is something of incredible value at hand. It is marvelous and rare. Cherish it. Get into Get to know its properties and its source. The gold card carries a distinct shadow. If mistaken for a purely physical material, it can lead to greed and excess, causing the alchemists to lose their way. Reverence is the key. Yeah. It's associated with the heart and also the sun. So keep your heart warm. Don't let it get cold. Like, do not, because in order to receive something, you have to be willing to receive it. You have to be open, and you got some great things happening. You don't understand what's going on. You feel like it hurts so bad. It's in so much pain. You're in so much pain. It's a lot of fights, a lot of sores, like a lot of like messiness, a lot of drama, chaos happening in your life right now. You might have felt like you lost everything when this happened to you, but you didn't. You did not lose everything. Um, okay, so side note is in some wisdom, tradition's gold is seen as a nectar, a sap, a honey like substance coming from trees, bees, and even the pineal gland. Open yourself to gold's infinite resources. Another side note is your gold may be entirely different from someone else's. It is important for the alchemist to respect their own unique journey toward a righteous and resplendent goal. Yeah, like I said, learn yourself. Take this time out to learn yourself, build yourself back up from the heartbreak. Don't stay in the energy of being cold. Learn yourself so that you know what you want to tolerate and what you don't want to tolerate in the next situation that comes, or even if that old situation comes back, if that person is willing to if you're willing to give that person a chance, make sure that they go by those boundaries and respect your boundaries first before you guys can start off. You will actually start off dating, you know, getting back out there and like getting to know each other again, because maybe that person is also going through their own transformation right now at this time. Because who knows? I don't know if you spoke to that person yet or not, but they could be going through their own tower moment right now, or in the same energy that you are in. You guys could be mirroring each other, but just don't let it get the best of you. Don't let it break you. Yeah. Okay, so I am going to pull from this moon deck because we got a lot of moon energy with this. With this. Yeah, adjustments are required. Yeah. Third quarter moon. So I just cut it right now. I'm not going to pull this card, but this is the card. The adjustments are required. So make sure in this time that you're healing, make sure that you are taking the time to learn yourself and make those adjustments so that you can be whole. Okay, Spirit, can I get a card for let me get a moon card for Pile 2. Spirit, let me get a card for Pile 2. Yeah. And whoever's coming in, I don't know if it's new love, old love, but if you're willing to accept the old love, I don't know. Some people will be like, oh, you blew it with me, it's no more. But how many times did they blow it, Second chance don't hurt. But I'm a lover, so But at the same time, luck is on your side. I don't know. Could be a Sagittarius. All of these cards came out, and the same card came out. Adjustments are required. So yeah, you're very close to achieving your goal and hold your vision. So we just gonna keep it at that. Don't let your pride get don't let your pride get in the way. What do you need to release? Release that hurt, release that pain. Take the time to breathe, meditate. Meditate. Um, yeah, full moon in Leo. Like I said, fire sign could be a Leo. Um, disseminating moon and waning moon. Yeah, don't let your pride get in the way of what's coming towards you. Yeah, don't do that. You block your own blessings when you do that. Because you have unconditional love coming. So I'm going to pull a Goddess card. Yeah. I cut it on Radical Rebirth. I don't know if you guys are also going through a transformation. So that was very weak shuffle, but let's get to it. Okay. Oh, dang. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get my charger in a minute, but Holy Spirit, can we get a card for can we get a card for pile 2? Yeah, giving and receiving. Yeah, balance that out, please. Yeah, that's what it is. You have to have that balance. Give and receive. Be open to receive, but also be willing to give. 10, closing out old cycles. Yeah, and that breakup had to happen for you to understand. For you to understand your path. For you to understand what it is that you are willing to accept. What it is that for you to help you set your boundaries, or else yeah, grief. Yeah, you are going through. It's very hard for you to deal with that. Yeah. $11. Yeah, it probably was a twin flame connection because you have 11. 10 and 11, you probably seen a lot of synchronicities. I don't know if this is the karma. I said you were saying 555. You got to change. You had to change some things. You had to, so that you can see. Yeah, definitely had to change some things that way. Yeah. Goddess of storms, goddess of change, upheaval, you know, sudden change at that, swift. Um, yeah, but that's all I have for my pal twos. I want to thank your guys and my guys, ancestors, the universe, God, first most, for this reading. And I pray that you find balance, pal two, and get your heart in order, get your chakras aligned, get in balance. You're almost there. You working on it, so just continue to do that, and you will be successful. You will. So don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on other people either.